the Lone Ranger. Silver! Away! A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty Hi-Yo Silver, the Lone Ranger. With his fearless Indian friend Tonto, the daring and resourceful masked rider of the plains, led the fight for law and order in the early West. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again. Hi-Yo Silver! Away!
Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. I die each time I hear this sound.
demo, and
Yeah.
I left. I left Redwood City and came to Wyoming, and really haven't left since then.
How did that happen?
Because our band instructor was from the University of Wyoming,
Okay.
the one at MA, and my mom and dad met and married here.
Okay.
So I thought it would be a good idea for me to go somewhere different. And I graduated from the University of Wyoming, got married while I was there, still married.
To one of the students?
Yes,
And it's your
Yes.
husband Barry over there?
Yes.
that would be him.
And, and how many years of marriage?
47.
Congratulations.
Yes. We
And
met in the cafeteria, and
We had some crazy times in the cafeteria.
yes, we did.
okay. Did you have a long courtship or was it fairly quick?
It was fairly quick, like 9 months.
That's not too bad.
Not bad.
Good. And this you've lived in the original house here ever since, or did you move a couple
No.
of times?
No, we moved from Laramie. We actually lived in Michigan while he was getting his master's degree. And then we lived in Longmont, Colorado, and Scottsbluff, Nebraska, and then we came back here.
Okay.
We've been here a long time.
Ah.
Yes.
And so did you work or were you a homemaker or what would you do?
I stayed home with the kids for a while. Then I worked. I mostly waited tables, which I learned at the university, and it's done good for me since.
Okay.
Then I went to work at the cookie store. I've been there 16 years and still there.
I trust they make cookies. Is that what they do?
We make cookies. That's all we make.
Okay. Good. You've stayed in contact with a couple of MA graduates.
Nancy Anderson Brown.
Mhm.
Yep. We have kept in contact the whole time. And Russ Tweet's sister.
Really?
Yeah.
Was she
Yeah.
older or younger?
Younger.
Okay.
Yeah. And we, like right back and forth at Christmas.
Okay. Interesting.
So that's about it.
All right. Well, I'm glad. Thank you for making the quick time here for us. And
Oh.
anybody you remember that was a close friend and you're wondering about them?
Yes, Elaine Wilson. And I don't even know what her last name is.
I saw Elaine. She's doing very well. She lives in the Concord area, I believe. She's on one of the videos.
And which I started watching and haven't finished.
Oh, good for you. So, yeah.
Very interesting.
You like them?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, we found, and we've lost about 74 in the class already.
Wow.
Quite a number.
Yeah, I know. I remember Danny, and I know he died by Mom.
Yes.
Me.
We had an interesting gathering yesterday in Salt Lake City, and after we're finished filming, I'll tell you about that.
Okay.
And I know you got to go, so I'm not going to press you on the
Oh.
time.
Okay.
Thank you.
We've been sweethearts for so long, but now you say we're through. The love we shared is now a memory. I had built a ship of dreams and planned them all for you. And now I guess what is to be will be. I'll sail my ship alone with all the dreams I own, drifting out across the ocean blue. I'll sail my ship alone, though all the sails you've torn. And when it starts to sink, then I'll blame you. I'm just like a ship at sea that's lost without a sail. The dark clouds hide the sun from up above. And even with these broken dreams, my heart will never fail. For deep inside there's only one true love. I'll sail my ship alone, though all the dreams I own, drifting out across the ocean blue. I'll sail my ship alone, though all the sails you've torn. And when it starts to sink, then I'll blame you. I gave a message to the wind to take back home to you, hoping you would hear my SOS. Maybe you would come back home, my darling, if you knew how much my aching heart is in distress. I'll sail my ship alone with all the dreams I own, drifting out across the ocean blue. I'll sail my ship alone, though all the sails you've torn. And when it starts...
Well, this is James Hawkins, class of 65, Menlo-Atherton High School. I'm living here in Colorado now. Right after high school, I went to College of San Mateo 1 year. Then I went in the U.S. Navy for 4 years. And after that, I've been entrepreneur most of my life.
Okay.
I've had my own businesses in the automotive field. I'm a mechanic. Lived in California till 20 years ago and decided to move here where I could have some property, and I run a little hobby farm now out in Black Forest, Colorado, where the fire was 2 years ago. But it's nice to see the people I've seen on the tape with Tom. It's nice to see a bunch of people again.
You ran with a bunch of people from all different areas of the school, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I ran with Stephen Holmes for a while, Richard Galbraith, Roy McCandless, Clint Bishop, just to name a few, Wilbur Witzel. We kind of all lived in the same neighborhood. Sandy Ferreira, who's deceased now. Other than that, I married a girl from Carmont. We've been married 43 years. I have 7 grandkids and 2 great-grandkids. It's about the story of my life. You can tell it in 30 seconds.
Thank you very much. Okay.
My name is Peter Sonia Reed, but now I go by Sonia Sanderson. Let's see, after high school, I went to cosmetology school, and we did that for a little while. And then we went to work, and then we met my husband.
Where?
Oh, let's see, about 69 when I met him. And we now have 3 kids and 4 grandchildren, ages 6 months to 19 years old.
And how long have you been married?
Oh, God, I'm not sure. 40-some years, 40 plus.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
And you live where?
I live in Grand Junction, Colorado.
And you made quite a drive to come over here.
I come over to visit my daughter who lives over here.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember some people you hung around with at MA?
Uh-huh. Elaine Lowry.
Okay.
And the one that didn't come here, Kathy Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to find her.
I know. She went to Surprise, Arizona. That's
Yeah.
what you're thinking.
She moved
yeah.
down there.
Yeah, her and I used to hang out for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever get down there to see her?
No, I haven't seen anybody. Elaine I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when I usually go out to see my mother-in-law and my brother-in-law that live in Pacifica, we used to go over to Elaine's, which is over in Walnut Creek.
I think she's been married almost 50 years.
She has been married 50 years.
Yeah, she holds the record, I think.
Yes, she does.
Anybody else that you remember from MA that you were hung with?
Not really.
Elementary school, maybe? Some people that went on?
I don't know. There's a bunch of them. Larry knows more than I do.
Okay,
What are you
okay.
talking about? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, great.
Yeah.
We hope to see you.
No, I won't be coming out that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
I miss you.
No, I've been a couple of them out that way.
Okay.
I'm not sure, maybe the 10 or 20. And I did one other one, I thought.
Okay. Well, if you have a change of heart, it's never too late.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, thank you for having a really unique name. That's great.
I don't know about that. I think my mother wanted a boy.
Was your mother German or something?
No, my mother is English through and through.
How'd
She
you get that?
was.
How'd you get that name?
Well, I think she wanted Peter, Pan, and Wendy because my sister's name was Wendy.
Okay.
So I got a feel in that. But all I know is when I hit high school, they tried to put me in the boys' locker room for PE, and I said, no, there's something wrong here.
Okay.
So,
And you went to MA all 4 years.
yes, I did.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay. Look at this nice feast.
So,
No way, she's serious.
I'm totally serious. I'm ready.
The couple, Larry and Carol.
Cute
Nice.
couple. Keep
Thank
that
you.
couple.
I'm Larry Armstrong, and my wife Carol and I live in Denver, Colorado. We have for the last 22 years. I'm one of those guys who was fortunate enough to find and marry a wonderfully strong woman who didn't need me. And so as a result of that, we've had a really great life, and we've both been very successful in supporting each other and enjoying each other's successes. It's been fun tonight to have Peter Reed, now Sonia Sanderson, and James Hawkins and his wife. Peter brought her daughter, who is a very accomplished and published author, a medical expert. It's been fun to have folks here, and it's just been neat. Carol and I moved to Denver from Philadelphia. I had a career in the shopping center development business for some time after I'd been involved in the city management field for most of my first part of my career. After leaving MA, I went to Cal Poly in architecture and to play baseball, and ended up not finishing in either of those, but finishing in business, going on to USC, where I got a master's in public administration and started out in city management and enjoyed that for a long time. The shopping center development business was not unlike city management. And I moved from New Orleans to Philadelphia in the shopping center business, met Carol, and she said, if you think this relationship's going to go somewhere, you're going to have to plant yourself because you move every 2 years. It takes me that long to find someone to cut my hair and find a dry cleaner. So about that time, I irritated the last senior VP in the company that I was with that I could. They bought me out, and I had some time to mess around and discover that I should probably pursue my entrepreneurial interest, because as Carol said, you're too stubborn and too hard to work with to work with anybody else, so maybe you ought to try working for yourself. So for the last 25 years, I've owned my own business. Basically, started out in the publishing business. I published a magazine, started a magazine called The Apartment Book that you see on the streets today. Sold it, brought us to Colorado, which was interesting because Carol had said she didn't want to move. And she came home 6 weeks after we got married and asked, would I like to move to Denver? So that was pretty neat because it was closer to our families, both of our families. But I did call the pot and kettle black. I played with that for a while. We've been here and loved it. She came to the University of Denver as Vice President of Marketing Communications, and I built up and sold that first business of the Apartment magazine. Then I sold a real estate magazine, and then I started and sold a retirement living magazine. From that, I moved into consulting with and doing market feasibility studies for home builders that were involved in active adult empty nester housing, and enjoyed that very, very much. Then from there, when the market went south in 2007 and 8, just happened that MetLife was entering the reverse mortgage business in an area called Heckham for Purchase, which is using reverse mortgages for 62-year-olds to purchase homes for the rest of their lives. And since I'm a boomer, born in 46, it kind of made sense to me that maybe I ought to learn about that. I did, and it's been an incredible run for the last 7 years. And I don't think I really want to retire. I enjoy being able to work and do what I want to do, and also be able to take the time to travel. We take a couple of trips a year. Just came back from 3 weeks in Scotland, and I want to do that again. spent 3 weeks in Greece last fall, and I just think that, you know, there's ways to make it work, and as long as I can enjoy working, I'm going to keep doing it. It's been wonderful, again, as I said, to have these friends here tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing so many of you at the reunion. Too many to list, and so many people as I look through this yearbook that I just can't wait to see. So, look forward to seeing in October.
Thanks a lot, Larry.
This is to you, Vos. Here come the bears down the field, rolling like a wagon wheel. Look out, boys, they're coming fast. Better step aside and let the big bears pass. Yeah, man.
Thank you.